Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. So, really quickly, I wanted to come and record a video for you guys who asked me about being a tax preparer. So, I wanted to make sure that I answered those questions so that I could get the information to you so that you can make the decision whether or not being a tax preparer is something that you would want to do. So, what you have to do first, if you don't already have a PTIN number, you need to go to irs.gov and you need to apply for your PTIN number. As long as you can pass a background check, you can get a PTIN number. The PTIN number is about $39, if I'm not mistaken. It is not free this year, but it's not expensive either. That $39 investment is worth it. And so then after you get that, you will have to create an email address that is specifically for the tax office that you'll be working with us. And then we'll put you in training. The training is provided by the software company. They're professionals that are industry experts. And so they will be doing the one-on-one training with you where you will be learning the ins and outs of all the things related to the software. Working at Tax Associates, we provide 5-star white glove concierge virtual tax preparation services. We see the client through from the beginning to the end. We cater to our clients. And so a lot of that you will be learning in training, how to provide white glove customer service virtually, how to execute and make sure that the client is happy virtually, and being able to make money in a pandemic working from home. So, in a nutshell, that is the job requirement to be a tax preparer. Because if you could get a PTIN number and you could pass the IRS background check, the application that you'll put in at the tax office is, you see what I'm saying? So, what I will say about being a tax preparer, let me say this. Yes, you can make a lot of money being a tax preparer. You can. Though, the office is not going to always give you the clients. You got to fish for yourself. So this year I am teaching my staff more marketing techniques. I am going to be a resource to them to just be able to reach out to the same graphic designer. And before I've done this, I'm always a resource to my staff. I am always, hey guys, if you want this, do this. If you're looking for this, this is that. So in terms of working at Tax Associates, our staff is going to have everything at their resources. We have an amazing platform for our back office. We have the most amazing staff that is professional, that are industry experts, that know what they know. We have all the banks. That is very important to have all the banks at your disposal. We are offering, of course, the advances this year, but let me talk about the advances really quick. The advances are not free. If you get that advance, you are going to pay for it. The offices have to pay a fee for allowing you to get it. And I just want you guys to be careful with those advances because sometimes those expenses are unnecessary and you don't need the advance. I'm not telling you what to do, but I am just giving you that information. It will be expensive to get an advance, but the advances are available. And of course, you're going to see everybody who has a tax office talk about Christmas money. It's just going to happen. So, if you are thinking about being a tax preparer, you are thinking about the 4-month hustle, or you're trying to just get more money, or you're trying to figure out another angle, this is a good industry for you. It is 4 months. It can be as busy or non-busy as you choose for it to be. And January to April, and it'll be over. Possessing a level, excuse me, possessing a level of integrity, of course, is important working with us at Tax Associates because we pride ourselves on certain foundational principles at our company. And it's important that we stay in line with who we are and what we are as an organization. Minus that, if you are looking to join the team or you're already a tax preparer and you don't have a home and you don't really want to go into an office and you want to see how being a full virtual tax preparer can work for you, then inbox me, message me, let's talk. I would love to have you on our team if you're a fit for us. And I would love to show you how to make tax season work for you. So until next time, I hope this answered some of your questions about being a tax preparer and what is required to be a tax preparer. Now, I am not talking about the type of money that you can make. So if we just have to talk about that really quickly because that is important. So theoretically speaking, you charge $200 per person, you have 50 clients. $200 is a short end, but just to give you some numbers, $200-$300 a client, 50 clients, you do the math. What will it take to do 50 clients? Talking about you doing taxes, promoting, marketing, putting yourself out there. I could teach you how to fish, but I'm not going to do it for you. So, you know, you that's where the hustle comes in, and I'm just be very honest with you. You have to have a hustle. You have to want to get out there. You can't just say, well, nobody's going to let me do their taxes. Yeah, you're right, because you're saying nobody's going to let you do their taxes. Oh, I don't have any clients. Can you give them to me? If you work in my office, you know, I give away clients. I've given my clients to my staff so that I can, one, give them business, but two, see how they do taxes so that I know how to pass through different clients to them. This year, I am not necessarily giving away all my clients. What I am doing this year is only taking 100 personal clients this year. And that is because I have some more amazing things that I'm doing in the tax office that will require more of my time. Since I branded the software this year, I am helping people open their own tax offices. So I'll be more busy with that. But I am personally going to do 100 people myself, to where I'm seeing them through to beginning to end. And anybody who's had me as a tax preparer knows what I'm talking about. So I'm going to do that personally. And yes, my staff is still available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week because we are virtual. But I won't be taking on all those people this year. I won't allow myself to just get bombarded with the details, because if you've done taxes, you understand that it's a lot. And I don't want to leave anything on the table for my clients this year. I want to make sure that I can give them everything. So yeah, I guess that's an announcement, right? 100 people. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to tell my people. I guess I'll just call them and say, hey, you know, if you're doing your taxes with me next year, because a lot of times people are not loyal with you, to you, when it comes to taxes. It's almost like sometimes you have a hairdresser, then you don't, and then you go to somebody else, then you come back. With taxes, it's almost kind of the same, essentially. People are not always loyal. If somebody can get you back more money, you go to them. If your friend told you to go over here because of something else, sometimes you'll go. But when you are good and you treat people right, they come back. That is a fact. I've had tons of people go to other people, do their taxes somewhere else, but guess what they did? They came back. I've even worked at offices that I have left and they've kept my clients, and then my clients have found me and came back. So you have to do right by people as a tax preparer too. Let me say that. It is an industry where you become a therapist. People are going to tell you their problems. They're going to talk to you. You're going to hear about their money problems because you're dealing with their money. You have to have a level of empathy as a tax preparer. You have to be a people person. You can't say you don't like people, but you want their money. Let's just be honest. You have to care about the people. It is an industry where you do have to have a level of selflessness. You have to care. You have to want to stay within rules and regulations and follow guidelines and not go outside the norm because they telling you, hey, get me back 20 grand and ain't even paid $5 in taxes. It's a lot of that. But nevertheless, working at Tax Associates, anything that you don't know, whether it be a Schedule C, learning how to itemize, we are doing training on everything because I think it's important that if you want to help small business owners, you know how to do Schedule Cs. If you want to help homeowners, you need to know how to do a Schedule A. If you want to help businesses, you need to know what a Schedule K is. You just need to know those things. And so previously we didn't do a lot of training. I kind of just put my preparers in the water and let them fish. But that's not what I'm doing this year because I want to see them all succeed. I want to see them win. And the only way to do that is to really get hands, shoulders rolled up, shorts on, deep in the mud. So I will also be doing another video talking about if you want to open your own tax office. That'll be something I'll probably do later in the week on Thursday when we do our tax talk. But today I just really wanted to give some information about the idea of being a tax preparer and what that can look like. So if that interests anyone, you have any more questions, get at your girl. You got my number, you got my DM, you know how to reach out to me. You know how to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Agent Holloman, Tiffany Victoria. Give me your questions and I'll try my best to answer them. I'll try my best and we'll go from there. So you guys have an amazing day and until next time.